Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Wendy Mothata. Thank you guys for subscribing to my channel. You all are the best, and thank you for taking your time out to really watch my videos. I honestly appreciate the love and I love you guys. So I've been receiving a whole lot of questions, mostly from Instagram. I remember one person was like, your intro video doesn't actually say much about you. Can you just do a get to know me tag? And I went back to watch the video, my intro video, which is basically my first video on YouTube. It really doesn't say much about me, so I was like, okay, let me just do a get to know me tag so that my people can know me better, right? So I even did a question tag on my Instagram, and I did one on WhatsApp also, and where I received a lot of questions, guys, and most were actually personal. That's one thing that I didn't think about, but thank you for your questions. So because I received a whole lot of questions, I'm not gonna be answering to all of them because now my video will be way too long. And what I will do is that I'll do part 2 of this, but not next week or next month. Probably I can do that in 2020, yeah, and I think that will be much better. So I'll do a part 2 of this one would be part 1, and I'll do another part 2. I'll do not another part 2, but I'll just do part 2 of this, right? Yeah, so I'm only going to answer 15 questions from all the questions that I have received, so that the video doesn't get to be long. It's just short and nice. So thank you for the questions. Did I say thank you? Okay, great. So let's get right into it. The first question says, hi Wendy, I like watching your YouTube channel. You look like a last born. Are you one? No, I'm not a last born. I have 3 siblings. So I have 2 little brothers and 1 little sister. So I'm a firstborn. And so with this second question, I actually got 7 questions which were phrased differently, but the question was just similar. So most were like, are you in a relationship? Are you engaged? Are you married? Are you seeing someone? Are you taken? All those kind of things. Wow, guys, is that even necessary to know all of those things? But anyway, the truth is I'm not married. Can you see that? Yeah, I'm not married, and I am not engaged, right? Yeah, but obviously I am seeing someone. So the next question is, who is your favorite friend? So this one, I was told that I need to answer to this because if I don't answer to it, I'm no longer gonna have a best friend. So it was more like a blackmail, so I had to answer it. So my favorite friend is Victor Rametsi. So he doesn't like the name anymore. He prefers Hotatsu, which I am not used to. So I'm still trying to get used to this name, but it's Victor Rametsi. That's my best friend. We actually been friends for more than a decade now. Yeah, since high school, and we went to varsity, and we are working. We just good buddies now. So another question says, what keeps you going? Wow, what really keeps me going? I think prayer keeps me going. That's one thing that I do that really keeps me going. When the going gets rough, I think the best thing to do is to pray. When things are not going well in your life, the best thing to do is to pray, because no one is gonna come and be like, this is what you gotta do, this is what you need to do, this and this and that. I always tell even this best friend of mine, when we talk and everything, I'll be like, I'm just gonna pray for you, because sometimes you don't have answers to things that you are facing and all that, but the only thing that you can do for me is to pray. And that's one thing that has been really motivating me and really keep me going in all the situations that I have faced in life, that I'm still facing, that I will still face. What I do is to pray. For me, nothing beats prayer. So you guys can tell me what keeps you going on the comment section, and hopefully we can learn from one another. So another question says, what's your take on multiple streams of income? That's a very nice question. I really liked the question. So what do I think of multiple streams of income? um I would encourage people to actually get multiple streams of income. Basically, is getting money not only from like your main employer, just to get money from random things that you do, but that gives you money. I'm really a big fan of that. I literally like getting money. I mean, there's no one who doesn't really want money, right? So what do I think about it is that if one has an opportunity to sell Avon, to sell amagwinya, to sell anything that you can think of, even if it's something that you can, even if it's your skill, if you can do it, just do it and get money out of it. What I personally do is that I often sell my skill because I'm a journalist. What I would do is that if someone wants me to write their stuff, I do it and I get money out of it. And honestly, I think people should do it. I know people who print shirts and get extra income. I know people who actually read people's masters. They edit actually thesis and whatever the case may be. Then you get money out of it. So basically, if you get any opportunity with what is going on again, with our economy, if it's possible that there's something that you can sell or something that you can do where you can get money, go for it. You never know, it can actually bring you more money than your actual salary. And again, one thing that you need to bear in mind, guys, I've been a victim of it and it's not nice. You must be mindful of SARS. SARS is going to show you flames, obviously depending on how much you're going to earn throughout the process of multiple streams of income. Just to be mindful of that, because maybe somehow they may not tax you the way you were supposed to be taxed. So if and that you make a whole lot of money, at the end of the day you owe SARS a whole lot of money again. So just take note of that. And but otherwise, guys, I encourage everyone to actually get on it, sell things, make extra income anywhere where possible. I really encourage those kind of things. So next question, what is your greatest fear? Well, my greatest fear in life is to die without fulfilling my purpose on this earth. So that is my greatest fear. I'm kidding, guys. So that's not reality. That's what I always like see people saying when they do interviews. Literally my greatest fear in this life thing or at this present moment is losing my mom. That's one of my greatest fear. People who know me or people who actually engage a lot with me, they know my greatest fear at this moment is losing my mom. I don't think there's literally anything that would actually shatter me than that. I think, yeah, the thought of it in J makes me a bit emotional. So that's my greatest fear at this current moment. So another thing, it says, if you are not a journalist, what would you be? I would be a nurse. Yeah, I know, I would be a nurse. Growing up, I always wanted to be a nurse, guys. Like literally, it's like, you know, mama, when I grow up I just want to be a nurse. Everything was fixed when I was doing grade 8. I knew, you know what, I'm gonna be a nurse. That's all that I wanted. But everything changed when I was in grade 10. When I was in grade 10, there was a journalist on ETV called Dineo Chabalala. Dineo made me love journalism. I don't know if she's still alive, and because I haven't seen her anywhere, and I once read somewhere I think she's dead or something, but I don't know. I'll literally go search that and just know. But Dineo Chabalala made me love journalism, hence I took this career path. So there's another question here that I got. Oh, where am I? Okay, it basically says, what advice would you give to the younger you? The younger me? Hey, do not ever study journalism or media studies. Do other things, not journalism, not media studies. Hey, it's rough. I'm kidding. So in reality, what I would say is that follow your passion. If you feel like journalism is for you, if you feel like media studies is for you, or whatever career that you want to pursue, go for it. If you feel like you have passion for art where you just draw things or those kind of things, or you want to be a musician, or you want to be a journalist, or whatever the case may be, go for it. If it's something that you love, then nothing should stop you. Go for it and make sure that you make the best out of it. And also, what I would say is that with this, I think it also happens with all the kind of jobs. Just don't lose your morals and ethics when you get to the workspace, because there will be temptations to do other things in order to get some things done. But don't ever do that. What you just need to is just don't forget your morals and your ethics, your personal ethics basically, and your personal morals. Don't ever lose yourself no matter what happens. So yeah, follow your passion. I hope I have answered your question. So this one goes like, at what age do you think one could be ready for marriage? Ooh, guys, huh? I'm not married myself, not even engaged. Um, Honestly, I don't know if there's a right age for one to be ready for marriage. What I would say is that I think you need to be mature enough, because now you're going to be someone's wife and you're also going to be a makoti to a certain family. So obviously, you cannot carry yourself like a child when you get there. There are things that are expected of you that you need to do when you get to your in-laws and all those kind of things. And obviously, talk to your mom about it. If there's a guy who wants to marry you, I think our mothers know us better, or whoever, like our older people at home who we grew up with, they know, I think, a bit more about us if we are really capable to going into a family and staying there. But in a nutshell, I don't think there's a right age where we can literally be like, hey, you are ready to be married, come on. No, I don't think there's a right age. But obviously we cannot be referring to people who are in high school or those kind of things, because I've seen people getting married at varsity. I've seen people getting married over 30, over 40, and all those kind of things. So in a nutshell, there is no right age, but you just need to be mature enough to be someone's wife and a makoti to a certain family. I hope I tried. You guys can just let me know. I tried with this one. So I've lost track, but because I've written them down, then it's much easier. So I've answered this one. What do you like most about yourself? Oh, I hate these questions, especially what do I like most about myself? I think I don't know if this question is about physical things or what, because if it was physical, I'd say I love my eyes. Should I come closer? So that you can see them? Should I? Guys, let me know. Should I? Huh? I'm kidding, guys. So I think what I like most about myself is that I'm a very determined person. When I really want to do something, I get straight to it and I do it. I remember I recently started selling hair. Yeah, this wig was made by me. If you want bob wig, I'm the plug, guys. You come to me and I'll make things happen for you. Got that? Yeah. So I remember the first time when I was like, okay, this is what I need to do. Same thing that happened with the things that I'm doing on the other side. So I woke up and I was like, I want to start selling hair. And I was like, no, what am I saying? So later on that day around 8 p.m., I'm like, no, I want to do this. And literally I started like opening some page for it and all those kind of things. And I was like, no, I'm ready to do this. And people now starting to be like, oh, you're selling hair, can I place an order, and all this kind of thing. And that was it. That was the beginning of it. I think I have a week now since I've started. I know, guys, it's really insane, but I am like there. That's one thing that I like about me. I'm a go-getter. If I say this is what I want to do, I do it, and nothing normally stops me. If I'm like, you know what, this I want to do, I go on with it. And what keeps you and what you guys like about yourself too, you can just actually take it on the comments section. We're almost done. Actually, we are almost done. So I like these questions. It says, what helps you to be consistent in your savings? This is a very nice question. I really liked it. What keeps me consistent? Okay, firstly, with me, I didn't really start saving when I started working. Nope. I've been saving actually my whole entire life. Obviously, when I started getting money, that is like when I was still in primary school. I've been a saver, guys. I grew up, or my mom taught me how to save at a very young age. So hence, I don't find it difficult to save money. Yes. So what would happen is that when I was still in primary, basically around grade, I think grade 5, that's when I was a bit much better with using my money and all those kind of things. So my mom stopped giving me money daily when I was going to school. So she would actually give me um money weekly. You understand? So on a Monday, she would give me like 25 rands, because I think when I was still in grade 5, my mom was giving me 5 rand to school. Yeah, 5 rand, 5 rand, 5 rand, 5 rand. So she would give me a 30 rand most of the time, 25 or 30 rand. So she would give me that. What would happen is that I wouldn't use the whole money. No, no, no. You find that some days I only use 3 rand. Remember, things were cheap even back then, right? They were not really that expensive. So that's how it started. And I remember I used to have this cute wallet that my grand bought for me from my dad's side. So I would put money in it. Whenever my grand came to see me, she'd also give me money, and I would put it in that little wallet that I got. So that was the beginning of it. That is how I actually started, right? Then from there, when I got to high school, it was not even bad. When I got to varsity, it was the easiest thing to. So when I started working, it was not that difficult to actually save. So already that pattern has been developed, already that culture is there. So excuse me, it's not a situation where I'm like, okay, how I need to figure this thing out, how do I start? No, for now, when I started working, it was like, how do I now start investing? It was no longer about how do I start saving. No, 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 I was no longer about that. So now coming to the question of how do you keep yourself consistent? I would advise you that immediately when you get your salary, if you are actually new into the saving culture, what you can do to yourself is that once you get paid, or once you get money, have a fixed account where you cannot just access that money all the time. This will actually help you. If you have a fixed account, you can even have it within the main account that you're using. If you're using Capitec, FNB, I believe you can have a fixed account within that, right? So don't start big, depending on how much you're earning. What you can do is that you can be like, you know what, I'm just putting away 200 rands every month. That's enough for someone who's just starting. Or someone can be like just a 500 rand, and it will help you, right? So every month there will be that stop order that goes into your fixed account where you cannot even access it anytime. Obviously, for me, I believe you need to save for a certain purpose, right? You don't just save because you want to save, but you save for a certain purpose. Obviously, you save because one day the going may get rough and you will need that money. Emergencies may happen, people get sick, people do whatever, so you would need that money. So I think one day I'll do a video on my type of savings that I have. I think that will work out. But for now, so that you can be and find someone who will your I don't know what there is, I don't know what they call them, your accountable partner, accountability, something of that nature. But a fixed account does help, especially with people who are not consistent, especially with people who are not good with savings. Remember, we are all different. And if now when you have saved money, you feel like you are entitled to go take it and buy whatever, have a fixed account, and it will help you. One day, if your financial things are not going well, you just tap into it and use it. So I have a savings where I call it emergency savings, right? That's what I tap into when things go rough, especially with the kind of job that I'm having, because I'm a freelancer, right? So I do a whole lot of stuff for people, for myself, for whatever that can just bring me income. So what would happen is that some days obviously the salary is not consistent. Some days it's a better one, some days it's not. And obviously things do happen during the course of the month and you need to buy things or get things done. So what do you do in that case? So I just have a fixed account. It will really, really help you. And believe me, should anything not happen that requires money, by the end of that year there will be a lot that you have saved. I think that will help. So one has asked me this question, but this one is from someone I know. What made you leave your previous job? I was not ready for this kind of question. um I don't think I'm yet ready to talk about how I left my previous job. Maybe I should do a video on it. And it was nothing tragic, but it was about me following my passion. I know, guys, I wanna cry. But no, that's just, it's not really about that, but it's just me doing what I like the most, and obviously, like I said, following my passion. And it has worked better for me. I think I'm happier, and I'm doing things on a certain schedule, and it allows me to do other things and all this kind of that. And I'll do a video on it, on how I left my previous job or why I did that. But yeah, it really helped me, and I started to do new things because I had more time. Yeah. So that is the thing. So there's one question that say, what is your favorite word? Wow, word. Okay, my favorite word is favor. Yeah, favor is my favorite word. Literally, I've been living a life of favor. I think I've been living a life of favor, guys. Literally, ever since my first year at varsity, second year, third year, to my honors, my life has just been filled with grace and favor. These are the two words that never depart from my mouth. Whenever I talk, these two words, favor is my favorite, and obviously grace for me goes hand in hand with that, because I have seen favor and grace of the Lord in my life, and I'm still seeing it, and I believe that I will still see it. And yeah, a lot has happened in my life, and I've seen God's favor in my life. I've seen God's shifting the atmosphere for me. I've seen God doing miracles. I've seen grace placing me in places I never thought I would be. I've seen God opening doors for me. I've just seen the favor of God in my life. God has been good to me, and I have seen his favor throughout my life. I mean, yeah, my mom would actually tell better, and yeah, and people close to me also would actually do that. So favor is my favorite word, and it shall remain my favorite. And again, if you check my Instagram and Twitter bio, I say I am the evidence of God's favor, and I am indeed one. Yeah. Okay, guys, let's do one last question. This is the last one. I don't have any additional questions, so this is the last one. Oh, before that, okay, I actually didn't see this one. What is your favorite color? Oh, my favorite color is yellow. Can you guys see? I love this top. So my favorite color is yellow, hence I wore this today, because I was gonna do this get to know me tag. So I thought, let me just wear something that is of my favorite. So I love yellow, I love sunflowers, so you can send them through, guys. So anything that is yellow is absolutely my favorite. And okay, the last question, what are you most grateful for? What am I grateful for? I would say life and being healthy, right? Would I say that? Is that what I'm grateful for? Not really. I think, of course, I am grateful for those things. I am grateful for those things, but one thing is that I'm grateful, well, mainly because I still have a mom. That's one thing that I'm grateful for. Yeah, say that I still have a mom, someone that I can go to, cry to, someone who doesn't judge me. I mean, I've shared so many laughs and cries with my mom, and a whole lot of things. So I'm grateful for her, and I'll forever be. When they say someone is your pillar of strength, I think that's the person that I refer to in most of everything that I face. So she's always there for me and all those kind of things. So I'm really grateful for her, and I'm grateful that she's always there for me. And yeah, I'm just grateful to have a mom. I'm really grateful, and I think it's just a blessing to have one, because a whole lot of people do not, and some even closer to. So yeah, that's what I'm grateful for. Yay guys, I'm done. What a way to end this session, with that kind of a question. But anyway, I am grateful that I still have her in my life. So I'm done guys with all the questions, and I hope you guys liked this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'm gonna do a part 2 of this when I get another time to do this video. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure that you watch other videos and all those kind of things, and make sure that you subscribe. See you guys in the next video. Don't forget to place an order for a bob wig. And make sure that you subscribe also. I'm out guys, bye.